Good morning and good afternoon and maybe even good evening. Thank you so much for dropping by and joining me for another daily round of Stardew Valley. I can't believe it's the 20th daily stream I'm doing. That's quite impressive, I have to say. It also happens in addition to my Twitch streams, which I do 3 or 4 times a week. And yesterday that didn't quite work out because my voice was given out. I don't know why, but I had this weird kind of tickle in my throat that just wasn't going away. So every 2 or 3 sentences I had to cough. So I hope that's cleared itself up. So one of those things. Stardew Craft, thank you so much for dropping by. Dreamlab, wonderful to see you again. Very good, very good. And Christopher Flynn, thank you so much for making it. We had a little, just to clue you all in, Christopher and I had a little discussion on a comment thread on one of my videos about content in Dash Studio. And it looks like, if I remember correctly, you had about 400 products that were not showing up where they should or not showing up at all. And I've given this some thought. And while I have you, I thought maybe I'll talk you through my theory as to how you can possibly reset the whole thing. I don't know if it works, but if it does, do let me know. And that means I can make a little video about it or write a little article about it. If we do that quickly, it shouldn't take longer than 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll get on with checking out my new kitchen, I say. Let's do this thing. I'll go and put my little, what's it called here, my little cursor highlight on. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing, which is awesome. You can also see the skeleton, which is nice. So I'm assuming here that when you launch Dash Studio, you do not see all those products in your library. Is it also correct that you see or you do not see them in Install Manager? It's a very tricky subject. That's very good, Stardew. Very, very cool. So in my case, I've got my smart content showing up here with all kinds of stuff, and these are the products that I see. And I'm assuming, Christopher, that you do not see them. That is correct, right? And so the issue with Install Manager is, of course, that it's difficult. But nothing's listed. Gotcha. Okay, cool. In that case, that's a good start. So if that isn't happening, then including Dash Studio isn't showing up here. That means you have to go and delete some metadata. So if nothing is showing up here, then close Install Manager, close Dash Studio, and use the regular Windows add removal tools to get rid of Install Manager. That's number one. So you go into the Windows search function here and you say add and remove programs until you get to this option. And once you're there, once you're there, you can have a look for the Dash Install Manager here and get rid of that. So that removes the files, but that doesn't necessarily remove the metadata entries. Like many programs write to this kind of hidden directory and they still leave stuff there. So even if you uninstall that, reinstall it again, then reinstall Dash Studio with that, you may find that you're in the same position as you were before. So in order to remedy that, assuming this will get rid of both Install Manager and Dash Studio, you can go, and this is kind of the tricky bit here, you go into your C drive and you head over to your users directory. See, this is exactly what happens. This is the crazy thing. You go into your users directory, you go into you like my user is J vs. Lewis, yours is, I don't know, say Christopher Flynn, for example. You go in there, you head over to app data. This is kind of that weird local thing. You go into roaming, I believe. Is it roaming? No, it's not roaming. Forget it. It's local. It's always a surprise where that is. And there is, no, it was actually roaming, sorry. Backup, there we go. So app data, it's so in the C drive, under users, under your user, under app data, under roaming, you find Dash 3D. And in it, you'll find all kinds of kind of hidden directories that save the application state of whatever's going on. So that's where Install Manager and Dash Studio keep track of where is your library folder and all that. So that all needs to go. So you can clear out the whole Dash 3D folder here, delete, then begin again. literally from scratch. So this will clear out everything that DAS and Install Manager could remember that is potentially on your hard drive, that has potentially saved libraries and all that. And that is that. Yeah, that's the thing. I believe Christopher has moved some folders around with content, and Install Manager didn't know about it, and things go wrong. Sometimes it's good to literally start afresh from scratch and then start to reinstall your content. Maybe that works. There we go. A little bit of DAS advice before we get started with our main event, which is, of course, the Stardew Valley. Oh, let me actually go and close DAS Studio down, just in case it lurks around in the background. I'm super excited because we have a kitchen. That is so cool. Robin has been working tirelessly yesterday and has given me not only a bedroom, so that's kind of funny. In the middle of the night, I go to bed in a tiny, apartment, room, house, in a single bed. I wake up the next morning in a double bed. The bed has been moved to a different room. Super exciting. And next to my regular whatever living room is now a kitchen. This is so cool. We need to check that out. You're very welcome, Christopher. Let me know if this works, because I get this question every once in a while in regards to how do you completely reset DAS Studio, and I never really gave it much thought until we spoke. So maybe this is what does it. And I'm so glad you could make it. Let's check out my wonderful new kitchen. We did literally have a brief look yesterday, and we didn't spend a lot of time in it. So let's see what happens. Oh, actually, should really show you my screen, shouldn't I? Rather than myself. There, much better. Look at that. I'm waking up in a bed that's twice as large. When I try to get out of the other side, it wants me to go back to bed again. Crazy stuff. There we go. So a bit bare bones at the moment, but that's not to say we can't put things in here. I mean, I've had these storage lockers full of stuff that just show so much stuff. I think let's see what happens. No, manually installing things in the database is difficult. Oh, inventory full. I can't pick that up. It kind of looks forlorn here. This is where the single bed was. This is our regular little room here. I think this is our regular entry door, and they've bolted on a kitchen. I'm super excited. Yeah, they've done something interesting with Poser recently. I haven't looked at the latest release of Poser yet, but there's something that lets you connect directly to the Renderosity store and bring in products directly into Poser from Renderosity now. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's your Wi-Fi, Stardew. Oh, that's uncool. That is uncool. I hope you can stay with us. Good evening to the Philippines, was it? Amazing. Christopher, where are you joining us from? Which part of the world? I'm from Florida. Dreamlab's from Florida. I believe Stardew is from the Philippines. Yeah, DAS Studio and Poser. They're both 3D applications with which you can build little exciting scenes. Or unexciting scenes, mostly. Sashimi. We need a fish. Any fish. Make sashimi. Do we have fish? Looks like we do. But first, I think we have to go and get rid of some of our items here. I think I'm backed up on the inventory. We'll come back when I'm a little bit, less heavy here. And of course, say good morning to the hens. Always good. Share the love, my girls. There we go. Everyone's happy. And the cat. We need to say good morning to the cat as well. Very important. A ruby. That's so cool. Well, many of these things we can't really do anything with. There. Put that in here. Let that recycler go to work. And have some of these things just sort themselves out into here and into there. Those are kind of my two main storage bits and bobs. Yeah, that is technically Stardew. That is technically how we all met in regards to, the common interest being a 3D hobby, really. And I make some tutorials on those types of subjects, mainly on my channel. And you know, I'm also into gaming, so that's a good time to hang out. Georgia, okay, not bad, not bad. That is kind of in the neighborhood still. And you're native Naples man, that is very exciting, very cool. Dreamlab, you've made a really interesting video, I don't know if it's still online, I think it is, about how to use the content of other marketplaces and wrap it up so that Install Manager can install it, including database entry. I think that is that's a valuable video to have, because it is something that I know very little about. I still haven't done it because I haven't bought the product yet that is necessary to do that. But the moment it came out, I thought, hey, that sounds really valuable. And I remember I was on the Hivewire forums back then, and remember asking, because Hivewire distribute content as zip files as well, and I remember asking the community, hey, is it a good idea to get acquainted with that? Is that something we should wrap Hivewire content in? Got flamed and torched for how dare I suggest such a terrible idea in regards to, my God, you will not want to associate yourself with something that is exclusively made for that studio, and oh, that is like so super evil. I was thinking, okay, guys, calm down, it was just a question. And yes, needless to say, I don't really visit that forum anymore, because, you know, that is weird. So they were not big fans of that. And I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's a great idea. But hey, to each his own. And that's totally fine. Steel bar. I'm sure we would have had more iron bars. I'm sure we would have had more iron bars in here somewhere. Have I got that completely wrong? Maybe in here. That's completely empty. Look at that. There we go. Iron bars. I knew it. We also have 2 gold bars. That's a great start. What is this again? Magma geode. Well, we need to have Clint crack 5 of those open for us. And now we can get on with playing in our kitchen. There, let's put that in here as well. Cherry jelly sells for tons of cash. Strange note. I just saw that thing pop up. Hello, Brian. Good morning. How you doing, sir? Happy Easter, everyone, by the way. Happy Easter. That is, by the way, how you say that. Happy Easter. You know, you wish people happy Easter. You do not wish them a happy Good Friday, like some other people did recently. But we don't want to get into that. It's just, you know, happy Easter, everyone. Strange note. Now, what is that? You found a note, barely legible, asking you to bring maple syrup to the secret woods. Right, but we can do that. We can do that. That sounds good. That's very good, Brian. Very good. But hey, Easter's a good way to get together, so I'm glad we could all make it. I'm going to check out my kitchen. I'm totally going to check out my kitchen. Maybe make myself some fugu sashimi. This is my kitchen, Brian. If you see my kitchen, this is the new house now. This is the new layout. It's super awesome. We are now in possession of a larger bedroom. My bed has turned into a double bed, which is awesome. I can climb in either side. I can also probably put it in the middle somehow. That's got to be possible somehow. I don't know how. My wife is in charge of the interior decorating, so I'm going to let her have a crack at that. I didn't move the previous items. Julia did that, so I'm going to let her do that again. We have other stuff we can put into our new home. Cactus that can be moved usually. How? I don't know how. Whoa, look at that. The skeleton I can pick up. That's no problem, but I can't pick up the plant. Yeah, I'll just put that back here. Put that back here. Do interior decorating later. I'm just thinking the kitchen is just super exciting. So sometimes people have given me recipes that have kind of vanished. I couldn't access them because I didn't have a kitchen. Now I can. So I could turn a regular egg, any, into a sunny side up fried egg. I think I'm going to do that. There, fried egg. And I can now go eat that. Look at that now, I've got a fried egg. That is so cool. Interestingly, it doesn't seem to have used the egg for that. Maybe I get the first one free, I don't know. Sashimi. It's not exactly fugu sashimi, it's just sashimi. Let's have that. Oh, there we go, that reduced my crab by 1. So crab does count as fish. That's cool. These things, I don't actually see them here. What I'm really looking forward to is the outline of a cup of coffee. Can I make myself some coffee? It doesn't look like it. I mean, I do know what the coffee outline looks like. Yes, I wonder if the cat now roams around, goes to sleep in the kitchen. We'll find out. So these look like drinks here. But I mean, we do know what a coffee cup looks like. I'm just thinking that if it's an item that's available, it should be potentially craftable. I might be wrong about this, but that would be really cool. Ah, that's my kitchen. I only know how to make 2 things. Maybe one day I will go and make some more. Oh, is it? Do you know, Dreamlab, it's funny, we had something similar. We went to bed at about 1:30 last night, which is late for us, I must say. Very late for us. And that is because we've discovered this new thing, which sadly we've watched in its entirety already. New Amazon Prime thing by Simon Stalenhag, based on the works of Simon Stalenhag, which is Tales of the Loop. Who would have thought? That's so fascinating. It's one of those sci-fi things that build a lot of atmosphere without actually giving anything away about the hard facts of the science fiction. It's just, let's explore the character that is in this situation right now and not so much talk about how we got to the point that, hey, the main character's house has disappeared and she comes back to meet herself 30 years later, that sort of thing. You go, how? They don't really say that. It's a shame. Plum jelly? Well, plum jelly it is. Maple syrup, bring it into the woods. Let's see if we can make that happen. We have a few tappers dotted around. Ooh, cherries. Do you know, I'm going to try something. With this cherry tree, I'm going to not wobble the cherry tree. I'm going to leave it on here and see if these things grow larger. Just, because I want to do that. See what happens. I should also talk to Robin, about a second silo, because we need to start doing some farming here, some serious farming. Perhaps that is a good start into the day. Do some farming. Which means, of course, we need to get rid of the grass, and I don't want to just leave it and lose it. I want to put it into... there we go. I want to put it into a silo. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to lose it. And also I need to organize my stuff a little bit here. The watering can probably go back here, and then that needs to go like that. That's probably better. There. Maple syrup. Do we have it? What can we dig up here? Clay. Awesome. That's my new kitchen. I like it. Very cool. Yeah, check it out. It's only 8 episodes, and Simon Stalenhag is a painter, really, or like a digital artist, and he's made, over the last 5 or so years, he's made these digital illustrations. Don't know actually what he uses. It looks very much like there's some 3D component involved somewhere, and he's making pictures about kind of a post-apocalyptic world in which humans and machines kind of live together. And it's more about the paintings, and it's actually very rare that somebody who paints has success with their narrative. Usually there's a story involved, and I think there's books available by him. and they're more like picture books with an illustrative story narrative. And he had a successful Kickstarter campaign, and it all went well, and eventually went so well that Amazon said, "Hey, let's make a movie out of it." And Jodie Foster directed a couple of episodes, or at least one of them. So that is exciting. And it's kind of this new way of filming things, in which you have a super slow pace of narrating things, in the form that kind of 24 has started up with, this very slow narrative where you build a lot of atmosphere, but you don't really move the story along forward, like Lost. It takes forever for them to tell you what's going on, and it's a little bit like that as well. And the story is connected, so the 8 episodes are connected with the same characters. They play in the same universe, and yeah, it's an interesting one. It's very, just makes you think. It's good TV to watch. Another 6.5 hours to have fun with. Oh, look, we need 3 apples. We only have 1 apple. I think we don't have one. Do we have a purple mushroom? We do have that, don't we? Ah, we have a purple mushroom, I believe. So that is good. Boiler room is done. Purple mushroom. I think we might get that and quickly finish off that Demetrius bundle there. That we don't need. That we also don't need. Though, let's just say we don't have it. Is that an apple? That is an apple. That's a tomato. Dang, they look so similar. Okay, then, no worries. And this is done as well. Perfect. All right. Dark Tunnel, thank you so much for reminding me. Let's do that. Since it is dark and we're going to pass it, let's do that now. That's a very good idea. Thank you, Brian. Christopher, I would probably leave the DAS application in the default directory. So that by default goes into your usernames directory. I would leave that there. But the content, that can literally live anywhere, just like Dreamlab said. So once you've got DAS Studio up and running and installed with it, before you install the content, you can give, in Install Manager, you can give it a second path, or a different path, and you can make that your default path. All you need to make sure is that both DAS Studio and Install Manager know about this path, and then Install Manager can install into that path, and then both DAS Studio and Install Manager will no longer complain. And then that can be like a different network drive. It can be a different drive. Doesn't matter if it's a drive or a network drive. As long as it's on a different physical drive, you'll be okay. And then you don't fill up your C drive with 100 gigabytes of content. Looks like there was nothing there, which is interesting. Word of warning though about installing content if it's character content, like if it's different character morphs. I had a discussion with Richard the other day, and he said, hey, I've got about 300 different DAS characters installed in my runtime. Sadly, my Genesis figure now takes 3 minutes to load. What do I do? And the issue is, of course, that with each custom character morph, a file gets loaded into the regular Genesis figure, which is maybe not the best design choice. But even if you don't use that character, as soon as it's installed, the Genesis base figure will bring that in and zero it out. And that, of course, means that it has more to load if you have more characters. So 10, 20, 30 characters, not a problem. But if you go over, say, 50, I'd probably uninstall a few that you don't regularly use. Just to, if you know where they are, you can reinstall them, great. But as soon as you install them, be aware that every time you install a custom character, it will add another file to the base Genesis figure, and it will increase load times. Just, Yeah, it's kind of a trap to fall into, isn't it? Purple mushroom. There we go. Can we make it to the community center and back, or is that pushing it a little bit? It's pushing it a little bit, isn't it? Let's not do that. Let's go to bed. Let's do all that tomorrow morning, because we're not in a rush. The cat's found the bed, so cat is going into the other bedroom. That's cool. Also, now I can probably sleep next to the cat. I don't have to move the cat over. That's nice. There we go. Oh, the M2 drives. Yes, yes. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the M2 drives are great. If your motherboard can handle it, that is actually a really good idea to use them. Indeed, that's what I would do, Christopher. Exactly, that's exactly what I would do. I'd put the DAS Studio application in its default directory, and then if you already have an established path for content, you can give it that in Install Manager and in DAS Studio. Just to reiterate that we're on the same page here. I shouldn't have closed DAS Studio down maybe while we're talking about this. Let me just go and bring up the Install Manager as well. I just wanted to make sure we're both on the same page as to where you set these paths for content. Just, because it's one of those pitfalls. It is not easy to do. Let's see if/when it loads. And then we can just go do that before regular programming will resume. Logging in, what is taking you so long, I wonder? If it actually does work. So it could be that, now that Stardew is running. Oh, there we go. DAS Studio takes a little bit longer to load. And I'm streaming as well, let's not forget that. So for DAS Studio, the content path can be set under this little icon up here. And you head over to somewhere. That's interesting. It's not actually there. Let's go to the content library instead. Sorry about that. And head over to Content Directory Manager. That's where you can do that. You can also get there by different means, but head over here for now. And that gets you the whole, content directory structure here. So for DAS Studio formats, you want to go into DAS Studio formats, click that, and then add a path. So make sure you're on here rather than on DAS Connect or CMS cluster directory or whatnot. It has to be here, and you have to add a directory that will, that lets you point places. So with that, click add, and then you can navigate to a path in which content already resides, like Renderosity content, for example. It will pick that up. The Content Directory Manager will pick that up. Older content, I do recommend you also map the poser formats path, just because sometimes render content and older content that is in poser format, and you just want for that to be in the same location, just so that you have all the files. So do the same, put the same path that you add here, add that to there. And that's all that DAS Studio needs to know about. As soon as that is done and dusted, it looks like I can't log into my thing here, which is a bit of a shame. Which is weird because maybe there's something wrong with the server, I don't know. But it's a shame I can't show you this now. Can I do it anyway, potentially? Things should just, open for me here, but I guess they don't. It's a shame. You can set the same path similarly here, and when you do install something, and luckily I did make a video about this, so maybe you have watched that video. Perfect, good. I've given the same information there, and the blue spinning thing shouldn't really happen, but you know how to set the path here. And then when you install it, technically you then have two paths. You've got the default path here in Install Manager, and you've got the other one in which you get like the new path that you set. You can probably delete one if you never want to use the default directory, but just make sure that if you do have two or more paths that you set, that you give Install Manager the correct one so that it knows where to install the thing. Sihan, good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, it looks like Install Manager's got a hissy fit, so we'll just go ignore it. And perhaps we'll leave DAS Studio running in the background. There we go. We just did some Dash Studio maintenance here. But only one day in the game has passed, and we've made quite a bit of cash, so it's all good. Mayonnaise, hot seller, I say hot seller. There we go. I like mixing business with pleasure, you know. That's how I think about it. It's another beautiful day in the valley, and I can't wait for people to give me their recipes because I don't know. We've only unlocked 2, sashimi and fried egg. I wish I knew more. I bet Evelyn knows all about baking cakes. I love to bake some cakes. Certainly have enough eggs for it, don't I, chickens? How you doing? Everyone's happy. Happy hens. Isn't it nice? Oh my god, I'm so happy that I've got so much room now. That is so cool. I said earlier I'm gonna leave the interior decorating to my wife. She's off today, so we might play more of this game later, and we'll see what happens. Ah, diamond. Let's flock that immediately. I love it. We have a diamond making machine. This is great. Should I sell it or should I hoard the diamonds? I mean, it does take quite a while to make a diamond. I could just make myself another diamond making machine, perhaps. Maybe that's a good idea. Sell that daffodil because I don't think we need it. 2 apples, we need 1 more. And we have fried egg and fugu sashimi. And we also have a crab left over. I think, do we need that in the community center? Fish tank. I think there was a crab that was necessary here. So yeah, crab pot bundle. Oh my god, we're going to complete that because we happen to have that crab. I say once we said hello to the cat, which is mandatory of course. Can't leave my little kitty cat alone here. Let's go give him some water and head over to the community center. Finish off 2 more bundles. And hopefully come buy some maple syrup. Dreamlab, my goodness. There's a rabbit statue. I don't. Oh no, that was a skeleton statue. I think. Do you mean the one on my table in the house? Was that the one you mean, Sihan? Ladies and gentlemen, lo and behold, the crab pot bundle shall be complete. All right, woohoo! I mean, it is 10 times faster. That is crazy. On the side of my house. Oh, I didn't look. I'll have a look. Crab pot. Oh, I can't wait to try that out. We've got 3 of them now. Place it in the water, load it with bait, and check the next day to see if you've caught anything. Works in streams, lakes, and the ocean. So if I wanted to, I can put them literally by my farm. I do need some bait though. I don't think I have bait left. Which means we need to go do some more mining to get some bug meat. Enchanter's bundle. Let's give that guy. No, that's not it. Sorry. Enchanter's bundle. No, not at all. Field research bundle. That was it. 1 purple mushroom coming right up here, my friend. Bundle complete. Another recycling machine. Okay, thanks, I guess. A diamond replicating machine, that would have been really cool. But we can't have everything. No worries. More recycling to be done. What are we going to do with all that? Where are we going to get all the trash from? 9 AM, I say, is when the blacksmith opens. Let's have him crack open some of our amazing magma geodes that we've found. Good morning, Maru. How are you? I plan on spending a lot of time with my telescope this summer. Okay. Nice. Have fun. Telescope. Demetrius hinted at the fact that if we go and... That's a good point, Brian, actually. That's the only thing we've ever fished out of the lava lake. Trash. Demetrius hinted at the fact that we are... If we become friends with Maru, she will let us use her telescope. That's good. Clint, my man, how's it hanging? Let's go process them geodes, my man. I like that you have to take it out and put it on his little thing, as if you could have him process anything else. What's happening? Lemon stone. Lemon stone. So glad Gunther's nearby, because, let me guess, Gunther can tell you more about it. Alright. Lava eel. Alright, okay. Stone, I see. More lemon stone. That is good. Give one to Gunther, keep one for ourselves. That's good. Ooh, purple. Fire opal. We don't know what that is either yet, have we? Gunther needs to know about it. Coal, yeah, don't know. Had more valuable. Thank you, Clint. That's very exciting. I should have really brought my copper bars and have at least my trash can upgrade to copper trash can. I wonder if that takes some time, or if that happens immediately. Can you imagine? You can't throw things away from your inventory for 5 days. I'm thinking, I don't know about the fire opal. I don't want to give it to Gunther right away. I'm thinking we're duplicating it and giving that to Gunther. For that, we may have to make another duplicating machine. That's a good idea. Let's do that. I like doing some slow stuff this morning here. I guess I'll give this one thing to Gunther. One lemon stone, because we have 2 of them. So let's give him that. Put that here. And that is it. Not going to donate anything else to Gunther. Until I've made a duplicate of that fire opal. I don't know how rare they are. Fish up to catch. That's a good idea. Oh, Kent. This is awkward. Kind of had my eye on Jodie. Now her husband's come back. But then she wasn't even single to begin with. So complicated relationships in Stardew Valley. Best make friends with him. Hey, Kent. Are you friends with my son? Who's your son again? Who are you again? You probably know him better than I do. Yeah, know your wife better than I do. Than you do. Okay, bye then. Penny? Penny! We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of life. Maybe that's why I like reading so much. Sorry, I get carried away there. 4 lines of dialogue. But yet we only have 2 stars, 2 hearts. That's kind of interesting. I find that interesting. I thought I'll have a quick look at the town square if there's anyone's birthday nearby that I can kind of prepare myself for, but I think I've missed it now. Okay. I'm thinking I'd like to make a second duplicating machine. And I think that'll be good, because then we can have one constantly churning out diamonds and the other one can be used for, duplicating stuff we find. Oh, it's Haley's birthday on the 14th. That's nice. What's happening here? Egg Festival. All right, I remember that. That's nice. Egg Festival. And we'll definitely get all the way through to Haley's birthday. That's going to be nice. So she likes things we have. And that's going to be nice. Schmooze her a little bit. Local wizard in search of a fresh green algae. We'll see what we can do with it. What do we need for that duplicating machine? And what is it even called? Recycling machine. This is it. 20 copper ore, 25 stone. We have that. Let's make it happen. See if we have some green algae pop by the wizards. Might be nice to make him happy. Ah. Right. Cat's totally not in the way. What will visitors to the farm think, Cat? Well, they'll just be welcomed, I guess. Boom. Yeah, wild plum. I think this, and then we can just put in a fiber, mixed seeds, clay. What do we need? Give me the clay back. Oh. I'm a hoarder. I don't know. I can't help it. I find things for free. And I feel like, you know, we should keep him. Copper ore, that's exciting. And this can also go in here. And stone, 940. Okay. Also, actually, while we're here, let's pick up some of those copper bars in case we do go back to Clint's. Let's go pick that up as well. There's also more, what's it called? Secret nodes to deal with. Green algae. I think we only need one. We'll just take one. Bring that to the wizard. Wizard. Come on. Let's go to the wizard. Oh, actually, sorry. We wanted to make this thing first, didn't we? I get confused. Maybe next to it. Right, let's do this. There. Furnace. Oh no, that was a furnace. That's not what we want to make. We don't want to make a furnace. We want to make this high-tech gadget here. What is that? What is that like? Do we not have a crafting recipe for that? Looks like we can't make it. We have one, but we can't make it. It's a recycling machine, oil maker, seed maker, loom, mayonnaise maker, cheese press, furnace. We don't have the recipe. Oh. That's why that was such a valuable item. Oh, that certainly puts a dent into our mission of becoming the De Beers of Stardew Valley. Yeah, I don't see it here. Oh, plans destroyed. That would be cool. Do you know, maybe you can do that on the mobile version, Dreamlab. What do you think? Yeah, do that on the mobile version. Well, let's go see the wizard. We're off to see the wizard. Chris is going to stream at 2 p.m. today on Twitch. That's nice. Good to know. Might catch him. I did some, while I couldn't speak yesterday, couldn't speak and stream, let's just say, I did more work on the games database, and it's looking good now. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm nearly at the end, so hopefully, you know, voice withstanding, I will go and stream the final bits of that later today. There's just one last thing. There's like Columbo. There's just one more thing, and that's purely cosmetic. So I now have the custom query for archives. I've got the custom query for the random pages. Maybe there's a bit of styling on the random pages going on, and there's just one cosmetic thing that I put the genre and the status before the archives, but I'd like to also have them on the single games pages. So we can make that happen. We can give him that, maybe he likes that. Green algae, where was that again? There. One green algae, there you go. Haha! Ah, the item I requested! Your work was satisfactory. Here's your compensation. Great! I fished some crap out of the sea and I get 45G for it. Dude, that's an insult. Are we now best buddies? Or are we a little ways off that? Well, at least one heart. Puts him on par with Jody and Haley. Like it, like it. Aha! Excellent, good to know, Christopher. Good to know. And welcome, Mr. House. Always good to see you. Good evening to Australia. Very nice to see you. Oh, you know, that might be, Christopher, because not all items are... that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. That could be because of a database thing. It could well be that there's still old items in your database. I think this is one thing we haven't actually cleared up, the database. So there is one other thing that you can do in Studio. I'm glad we can talk about this. You can head over here in the content. I think that's actually on the Smart Content tab. Go to the Smart Content tab, go to the hamburger icon here, and head over to Content DB Maintenance. This is a slightly scary menu in which usually everything is unticked, but you can go and process the metadata queue again and re-import the metadata. And then you hit accept. And that'll take some time for it to do its thing, so that could consolidate stuff. You can also, while you're here, if you're kind of at a fresh point in Studio, you can also just go untick that and head over to reset your database. And if that happens, then the whole database gets cleared out. So you have to, even though you may have files on your hard drive, the database gets completely reset and you have to reinstall everything with Install Manager. That'll override the files that may have been there already, but So those are the two things that you can try out, while we're talking about this. Yeah, I know you don't like smart content. For me, smart content works actually pretty well. So I think, but that's because I install everything by the book. I don't do anything in regards to, I do have several directories for content, but I just go totally by the book, and I never manually install any DAS content unless it's from other marketplaces. And I just use everything from Install Manager rather than from DAS Studio, because that has implications, like all these gray items here. If I were to install this now from DAS Studio, then I've noticed that it behaves different than when I install it with Install Manager. Don't know why. Bad design, probably. That's maybe what this is all about. Go on, last question. How do I make a donation to your channel? Aha, that is very, very good. This was so much help. I do appreciate that. Yes, there's various ways of doing it. I want to put a link into the chat now that gets you to a part of my website on which I think if it works, we don't know if it works actually. Just in case it doesn't, I'm just going to type it out. You can support me via various ways. You can make a donation via PayPal. You can sign up via my Patreon campaign to make monthly contributions. You can subscribe to my Twitch channel, and all that is there. There we go. Perfect. Streamlabs just took a moment, but that's how you do that. There's many other ways of doing that. When you buy stuff on Amazon, you can go via my affiliate links. All of that makes a contribution to your channel, to my channel, and I greatly appreciate anything and everything I get. So thank you so much. Ongoing support via Patreon also gets you a Discord invite, so you get access to my private Discord server where we hang out and chat about anything and everything from games to DAS Studio to Blender to literally anything and everything in between. There we go. And I'm so super happy it was helpful and it was valuable to you. I'll probably write an article about this, because this is not something I've mentioned anywhere before, how to reset DAS Studio completely. And I might mention the database trick here as well while we're at it. So yeah, nicely done. I'm happy that you're up and running again, Christopher. That is, one of those things. I'm really, really happy about that. DAS Studio is such a complex application, and with a lack of documentation, it really doesn't make that easy, does it? There we go. That is true. That is true. You get the ins and outs, Streamlab, of what makes this thing tick. Can we make it all the way to the blacksmith again? I think he's open until 5, isn't he? Could be 5 or 4. I'm eager to upgrade my trash can. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Emily, what's happening? I hope you're farming in a sustainable way. The valley's ecosystem is fragile. Yeah, definitely. How do I know? I have a strong gut feeling. Good. What do you like anything we have? Emily. 3 stars, look at that. She loved all these things. Do we have any of that spare that we can, give away? Lemon stone. Well, we could give that to her. Can you imagine we give her that? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. We need to duplicate it first. We have too many diamonds. We can probably give her a diamond. She'd appreciate that. That is interesting. Yeah, but it's because sometimes the automations... I guess he closes at 4. Good stuff. I guess the automations, you can never really predict how they're gonna... what they're gonna do. You think, hey, I'm after a particular effect. Don't automatic exposure control ruin it for me here, you know? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Evelyn! I'll be baking cookies today. I like to make flower shapes in the spring. That's good. Oh, maybe I'll tell you my recipe one of these days. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a kitchen now, you know. Pumped, man. Pumped is what I say. Oh, not everyone speaks to you. Now it's 4:50 already and I don't know what to do. Because when you do so much... Oh, there's Haley, of course. When was Haley's birthday again? I've already forgotten. Was it Friday? Oh, Stardew, your internet's okay now? That's good to know. On the 14th, so it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday is Haley's birthday. All right. Maybe I'll try my hand at putting those crab pots out. By the sea, of course, by the ocean. Oh, I've missed Willie's deadline as well. I was totally going to go and grab some bait for the crab pots. I don't really have bait. Maybe it's time to go to the mines just for a couple of hours to get some bug meat. In the earlier levels, there's so much bug meat around. So much stuff to collect as well. I thought I could, yeah. I'm just thinking, I'm worried that maybe the guys don't bite enough. Put that here. I'll just put them like, you know, put them by the pier. Look at that, they're floating now. That's so cute. So cute. And my inventory is full again. That's crazy. I'll leave them there overnight. Let's go to bed. Let's make it an early night. And then we go have an early start, maybe into the mines. Get some bug meat so we can make some bait from it. Yeah, it's going to be one of those slow days in the valley, I think. I have a feeling. And Brian, in answer to your earlier question, this dark tunnel, I wonder if they're actually referring to the sewers. Because if it's not at the bus stop, I don't know what else they might be referring to. Cows, how you doing? M. Rasmodius, wizard. Also in need of some maple syrup. Just checking if, just by chance. It's popped up somewhere. Yeah, I guess not. It takes some time. I wonder what happens if I put one tapper on the cherry tree. Do you think that works? That'd be interesting. We haven't done any planting this year at all. Isn't that crazy? No planting at all. Pine tar, let's go sell it. Apples, so we have 2 silver apples. Oh, wild horseradish. Sure. We'll keep that, we'll do other things with that. Honey, we're gonna go and do that. There. No more eggs left. No, good. I like it. Last item to be sold today. Rest can be frittered away. Yeah. Fluoropatite. Good stuff. I think these bars I'll put into my bar locker here. Well, actually, no, I wanted to keep them, didn't I? To put that in here, put that in there. Stones, yeah, put them in there as well. It's a recycling machine, we'll put that out. Fine. Fine. And the food will keep for overnight bits and bobs. So this guy here, let's go and put that here. 2 recycling machines. Just in case. Right. Have a good night's sleep and go do some mining tomorrow. Sihan likes that. Let's do mining. Even though it's the lamer levels, but we do need some bug meat. My name is Jay. I'm Jay, my friend. I'm pouring myself another nice cup of coffee. Because I've only just got out of bed myself. Literally, both in the bed as well, in the game as well as in real life. And I can make crab pots as well, can't I, Dreamlab? I'm just thinking, I do have the recipe. If it goes well, I might just make some more and dot them around in various places of the game. Just leave them there, and every so often we'll go and check them. There we go. Oh, Roberta isn't making it today. Well, now you can enjoy the Stardew theme song on my Patreon feed. I've put the, like I promised, I put the holding loop up on Patreon so you can go and see the loop in case you ever need to call her over. Dear Jay, you're such a good neighbor. I thought I'd send over some animal feed to make your job easier. Keep it up. Marnie, that is so nice. That is so super wonderful. Oh, look at that. Dear Jay, tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. You should arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you'd like to attend. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt. No, I don't. It's the second one that I'm privy to partake in. There we go. Looks like the chickens are eating so much grass that I might have to replant the grass. That's... if ever they eat everything, I do need to give them something else. There. Now the hay doesn't fit into our silo because that's full. I'll put the apples over here. Oh, cat. Roberta is sleeping in today. That was such a funny photo that you sent there yesterday. That was unbelievable. Oh, minecarts. There we go. Minecarts. Must remember to use the minecarts. And I'll leave the daffodil where it is. The new method of transportation. Go to the mines. That takes so much time, doesn't it? If you have 20 of them, it just takes so much time to do that. I was gonna go and flock the obsidian edge sword as well. Because we really need the pickaxe and I guess the axe. Not really, we need this here, don't we? And then this can go here. There we go. That should do the trick. Actually also that, I think. There. That should do it. Well, perhaps, I don't know, level 25? Is that what good bug meat is going? I'm trying to find bug meat to make bait. So I'm thinking maybe level 25, is that good? Thinking. Let's see. These are such harmless levels. We can probably use some bombs here. That's a great idea. Look at that. Boom. Ha! Already uncovered the exit. That's nice. And here's me thinking bug meat's kind of easy to get here. Probably, maybe not quite the case. Dude, where are the bugs? Ah! One-shot kill. Also, have I ever killed these guys? I don't think I was very successful with that earlier. Anyone? No bugs. Harmless mines. That is nice. Where are your bug friends? Maybe it's like now that you need something, we're not going to give it to us. Well, these guys, they turn into bugs eventually, so I should have actually let them hatch. Maybe the regular harmless bugs, they were more in the upper levels. So I'll go just let this guy hatch, and that'll get me bug meat. But that's kind of lame, isn't it? You're waiting for a bug to hatch. It doesn't happen. When you're going in there with 0 protection and your Fisher Price sword, they hatch all the time. Go figure. Maybe he doesn't hatch. The amount of copper ore here, unbelievable. Well, there we go. Hey, how you doing? Bug meat. That was hard work. Shame these guys don't give you bug meat. Ow. Ooh, thank you so much for the pledge on Patreon, Demi. That is very exciting. Super nice of you to do that. I will send you a Discord invite very soon. As soon as I'm off the stream. This should happen automatically, but of course it doesn't. So there's a way to connect Discord to Patreon. So every time you make a pledge on Patreon, it should literally come up and give you access to that already. Doesn't work. I've never been able to make that happen. I've seen people successfully do it, but I always get an error message. Patreon support, not exactly helpful. Thank you so much for your pledge. I very, very much appreciate that. So I'll send you that Discord invite manually. No worries. I think I might just go down to level 10 and see if it's kind of easier to go and grab some easy bug meat. Yeah, look at that. This is what we're after. Easy bug meat. Huh. So you can kill these worms. That's very nice. Right, yes, that was my experience as well in the earlier levels. There we go. No, we're in the right place then. And I think bugs are one of those species that they just keep coming, I believe. They just go and oh, secret note. Oh, I like it. Hiya. They do have quite high hit points. I think I can literally just stay here and just, wait for them to come, because I think they just respawn is the word I'm looking for. Oh, worm bin. All right. A worm bin. I don't think I have that crafting recipe. Worm bin. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that before. Keg. I've got that. I can make that bait now. That's cool. Wild bait. Cobblestone partner. I don't think I have that. Warp totems. Yeah, right. Deluxe speed grow. But I don't think I have a worm bin. I have a staircase. Move down level in the mine. Really? 99 stone will move me 1 level down in the mines? That's crazy. Really? That is very funny. Let's see. There's now so many pages. Campfire, warrior ring, sturdy ring, ring of yoba, crab pot, life elixir, oil of garlic, treasure hunter, cork bobber, trap bobber. Oh. How do you make 5 hardwood and 10 wood? How does that make a tiny little cork bobber? Yeah, I don't think I have it. Yeah, you'd imagine. I don't think... Fishing level 8. Fishing level 7. That explains it. Hey, I'm a fisher. Fish worth 25% more. Ah. Well, tell you what, that lays out our plan for today, I think. Let's go make some more buck meat here in the mines, and then we'll do some fishing. Maybe even down the lava river. That should increase the level of competency. That sounds great. And then we'll make ourselves that worm bin. Shudders. Just at the thought of it. Hey, Buck, bring your friends. We need you and your peers. What, no bug meat? No bug meat. Slime. Bring some more bugs. Bug meat. I like it. Level 83. These guys are harsh. If your sword only does a 10 damage at the most, you really have to hit these guys like 8 times. That's exactly how it works. No more bugs. Ah. I didn't know that either. How interesting. Thank you so much for your continued ongoing help. I really appreciate that. It's so much fun to play this game if you give me tips like that every once in a while, because it's just so complex. These are questions to things I would never find out by myself if I play it just by myself. Because you'd have to stop all the time and check in with the wiki and all that, do research. Bug meat. Oh. Shame this guy doesn't give us bug meat. Like, yeah, you. Ha! Maybe Gil gives us a reward for that. That might be nice. Bugs, anyone? Come on. Come to think of it, it's probably actually easier to go and turn the... How many have we got? 7 bug meats now. I think if I go and turn that into bait now, I can use the regular bait, or I can use the wild bait together with fiber and slime. I might do that. Is that better in the crab pot as well? What do you think? Or does it not make a difference? Gives you a chance to catch 2 fish at the same time. Might be, you know, twice the amount of things we catch. That might be a good idea. So if one of these, we've got 7, one makes 5, so that's 35. That's ample, that's plenty. Let's head home. When we say head home, let's go into the lava mines. Where was that? Level 95? Where was it that we could fish? I forgot where we can lava fish. Was that in level 95 here? Be nice to... No, you see, Stardew, that's a mod, isn't it? I like to play the game not so much without mods, but without cheating. You know, I like the idea of just playing it in this way, rather than, you know, I could give myself a million smackers immediately, but you know, it's just, what's the fun in that? Let's go flog that obsidian edge for 450. Galaxy sword. He would give me 1300. Do you know how much he would sell that for? Obsidian edge. Sold to the man with the eye patch. Galaxy dagger. Yeah, good stuff. Insect head. 10,000. What a ripoff. You got anything for me, Gil? Come back when you got something to show me, kid. So easy to get distracted. We'll of course use... Harvesting a crab pot gives you 5 fishing points. let's get it on. Minecarts, they were in the mines, weren't they? I'm still not used to this. Right, let me practice. Going back in the mines and then going home. To take some fiber so I can make that amazement, this amaze ball, what's it called? Fishing tackle. Then put that in my crab pots. Oak resin. We need maple syrup to make the cat happy. Not so much our cat, but you know, cat in the hat shop in the woods. Which does sound weird when I say it like that. But hey, that's what we need to do. So we can sell all of that. Amethyst. Amethyst we can give to Emily. So fiber. Fiber, look at that. 143 fiber. Let's go do some crafting. Haha. Makes 5 wild bait. That's it. Oh, I see. We need 5 of the... Oh, I see. Well, if we play our cards right... We go to the ocean and drop in that special bug stuff, come back a day or so later and be level 8 fisherman. In the meantime, we'll go do some regular fishing. If we ever find the way to the ocean, which I think is down here somewhere. There we go. There we go. Oh, sorry to hear about your internet issues. It is so annoying when that happens. At least if it works, if it happens as a viewer, you can say, hey, at least you can watch the bits that you've missed of the stream. But if you have these issues as a streamer, then that's terrible because you think, hey, what am I going to do now? Everyone's getting a flaky signal then. And that is not good. Do you know, just as a test, drop by one of my Twitch streams and see if your internet works better at that point. It's just a thought, but I've had it that I can stream to Twitch, but not to YouTube in the past. Loaded with bait. How do I do that? Loaded with bait. That doesn't seem to work. Or I'm using the wrong bait. Could that be? Usually I just take the bait. If I wanted to put this on my fishing rod, I just put that on there like that. And then that bait is on there. But I couldn't do that with the crab pot. So it could be that this newfangled bait isn't actually working with crab pots. But hey, we can still use it with our fiberglass rod. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Fallout 76, that's the one that you said not to get, right? Just to make sure, because there's so many Fallouts. 76 you said is not the one to play. There were other Fallouts and I've forgotten which one you said I should have a look at. All right, that's interesting. What happened? It is weird when they do something where you think, hey, that's not going to make you any, it's not going to get you any success. When anyone can see it except for the games company. I wonder who makes the decisions then. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on, fish. I need that chest, man. Yes, come to Papa. Got the chest and the fish. Ha 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 ha, very good. And 2 of them. Okay, they're anchovies, but hey. And I've got my reward, come on. A geode. Always nice to have a geode. I'm trying to become a level 8 fisherman here, and at that point I'm gonna totally put every effort into making my own worm bin. And then we'll deal with the crab pots. Alright, okay. Oh, good morning, Mom. How are you doing? Happy Easter. Frohe Ostern. Very nice to see you. We're spending a chilled out morning together in Stardew Valley. I'm catching some fish. You've used your last of your bait. Okay. I don't know if that's going to make me a level 8 fisherman or not. But since I'm having fun doing it, I might as well finish the rest of the day fishing. Come on. I like to make my own tackle, my own bug meat, my own worm farm. Wonder what I need for that. It's so nice when Jay's mom joins. It's really, really nice. I'm glad you caught it. I forgot, did I send you a notification to this or did I not do that? I may have forgotten this morning. I slept in late, so I was a bit rushed getting started. But I did make it on time, so I'm very, very pleased with myself there. Hiya! I'm glad I can still catch stuff even though I don't have the special bait. That makes me happy. Ah, the Fall of 76. Thank you. I like the Internet Historian. I'll take a look at that. Because it is one of those games that's on my radar, the whole Fallout series. But it's also one of those games that I must say I don't understand the many versions of it. You did explain this to me once and you said one of them was bad. And I think that was probably 76. Which one was the one that you said is okay? And you know, funny enough, the reason why Fallout stays with me in my brain is only because of the branding. I do like the branding that they have, which is weird, you know, but that's just, you know, that's how simple humans work. It's just, hey, you get that 60s style icon that somehow that speaks to me, and that is what I see. And I don't really know, I think with the couple of times I've watched a trailer or a gameplay of it, I was thinking it's totally not my game, completely not my game. But that icon and the continuous marketing efforts do make it pop up in my mind every so often. Weird, isn't it, how the human brain works? So Mom, have a look at my new house. I know it's dark and everything, but I have a kitchen now. That is what Robin has been building over the last few days. My bed used to be here, literally, you know, underneath the TV. My bed is now in this room. It's a double bed. Room for a partner and more room for the cat. More to the point, very important. So yes, my new house. Very happy about that. Let me go make it a bit cooler in here. Hang on a second. I may have to start playing Stardew Valley with the mouse and keyboard, because I've noticed I've got some issues with my shoulder, with my back here, and I'm not entirely sure why that is, but I've noticed that it usually appears because for hours a day I'm pushing this joystick forward, and I think that is aggravating that. That's kind of going to that place in my back, and I'm thinking I may have to shift positions a little bit. I think the easiest way to do that would be to start playing Stardew Valley with the mouse and keyboard, but I'm not used to how to do that, so I may need your help there. Yeah, It might be easier. Maybe I'm getting into it, but that is something I've noticed over the last couple of days. Just thought I'd let you know and see if it, see if it gets any better. So far, I tried resting it, but it's kind of, it's painful, and I didn't know that's the effect that it would have if you play something like this for 2 to 5 hours a day, every day. That that has those kinds of effects. Just new to me. There we go. It's night already, yes. Yes, it used to make sense when the bed was underneath the TV, but it's, now it no longer makes sense. And my wife made there we go. She could move it around, so put it underneath the bed so I could watch TV in the bed. I think that was the plan. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll work on that later, I guess. Now you can watch TV in bed, but you can't actually see the TV. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Dreamlab. That's nice. That's nice. So, we're not a level so-and-so fisherman, sadly. Means we have to do more fishing. But I think that's worthwhile to do. Since it technically combines my two favorite parts in the game, perhaps we'll go and do more mining today then. Let's go mining deep down below. Sounds like a plan. Because we have some fried eggs, we've got some soup that we can eat. We've got a cat. That's nice. I like having a plan. I feel like I don't have a plan today, of what to accomplish. It's a strange notes, carving pumpkins, bottom of the mines. We could try and tackle that. Pam is thirsty while we don't have hops. There's also these secret notes there. We could do a bit of treasure hunting. How's that? That would kind of combine everything into the same thing. Secret notes, where was that? Secret note we found there yesterday. There, that. This we've done already. But this one, we don't know where that is. Let's go and see if we can find it. That kind of house. That's got to be somewhere in the town square. Maybe we can do that. And on that occasion, we can also go and visit our friend Clint, and he can upgrade our trash can. That's something I'd like to do as well. Oh, this is the festival today. Oh man. All the best laid plans, huh? It's an egg hunt. I totally forgot that we're doing the egg hunt today. Oh well, we'll just go fish in our own pond. Let's go fishing here. Hiya! The egg festival has begun in the town square. Man, I was just there, wasn't I? Ooh, there's maple syrup. That is good. That is good. Forget the fishing. Abort, abort. Let's go take that. Have a look at the egg hunt. It's another amazing festival. And it's just so fitting because, of course, it's Easter. My goodness, how lucky is that? We're doing the spring Easter egg hunt in the game on Easter Sunday. My goodness. Imagine that. The Easter special is about to begin. Look at that. That is so cool. My goodness. Shane, how you doing? Our hens have been working overtime to prepare for this festival. They deserve the best tonight. Bowls full of sweet yellow corn. That's the spirit. Look at that. We're at the Easter fair. Ah, and there's me thinking, what am I going to do today? Visit the Easter fair, of course. No one really talks to me. I just came for the deviled eggs. Yeah, they're good. They're good, my man. Oh, and then you can kind of co-watch something at the same time. That is a good idea. That is a great idea. Yeah, we tried this the other day with Discord. That was nice. We were watching a DVD together. That's, you know, usually tricky copyright-wise. With YouTube videos, it's of course a different thing. But yeah, that was nice. It worked well. We used one channel for watching the video and another one for streaming it. Emily, how's it going? I've been up since dawn coloring eggs. I could have done that yesterday, you know. It's always my favorite part of the season. People prepare themselves weeks in advance. Hey Jody, how's Kent doing? Vincent loves this festival. It's a joy to see him so happy. Yeah, it's a joy to see you all so happy, including Pam. I put something nice in the bunch. Crazy. Demetrius, what's going on? Egg, what a strange thing to eat. Well, it's delicious and nutritious depending on how you prepare it. I hope everyone's enjoying the food. I've been cooking for days to get everything ready. That's nice. Is there any more room for food? I guess not. Ah, nice one. Oh, wow. I didn't know them. Good to know that more and more there are these alternatives of streaming services that drop by, that spring out of the ground. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Just goes to show nothing ever stands still. There we go, the Big Egg Festival. Maya, how's it going? Do you think everyone's ready for the egg hunt? No. Let me speak to everyone else. Come on, let me speak to Marnie here. Marnie says welcome. Spoke to Leia. Haven't spoken to Leia, who's hanging out more and more with Elliot, which I don't mind at all, by the way. I'm not jealous or anything. It's totally fine. Glad you're enjoying the fruit punch. Elliot, how's it going? Taking breaks from work can make you more productive in the long run. Absolutely. My friends down here, Sebastian. That's terrible. Yeah, I can imagine. My dose allergies. Yeah, that's terrible. Searching for eggs is like going on a treasure hunt. Indeed it is, Abigail. I loved it when we played Journey of the Prairie King together. That was seriously cool. She likes the flower dance. Oh, right, like flower dances in the summer, in case you're wondering. I try to eat at least 3 eggs every day. Raw, no doubt. I need that protein for my legs. Raw, no doubt. Sometimes I'll hide an egg too well and no one finds it. Well, until summer rolls around, then the hot air starts to bring out the rotten smell. Willie, man. BitChute, okay. Yes, I'm on D-Live. I used to sign up there when I used to multi-stream. But since I can't multi-stream anymore, I might as well just remove that link from my strap there. I don't know where the whole Photoshop file is. I need to amend that. Okay, Maya, let's do this thing. Let's do the egg hunt on Easter Sunday. What a fitting way to do Easter. Okay, come on, let's do this. I'm excited. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual Spring Egg Hunt. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Okay. I think last year I wasn't doing too well. Now, is everyone ready? Careful. Just another sip of coffee and I'll be right with you. Okay, the magic egg hunt is about to begin. Okay, I think last year I found about 7 or 8 eggs, but I was not the winner and I didn't do too well. So let's see how we can do this today. But that's also because I didn't know which buttons to press. So maybe this year it'll all be better. Come on. And let the egg hunt begin. 50 seconds. Haven't found any eggs. This is an egg. There's an egg over there. That looks like an egg. Yes, I did get lost on the graveyard last time as well. I do remember that. There's one here, there's one in here. I think maybe that's not the best one to get because it makes me get stuck behind that fence. Oh my god, maybe I'll go to the left. Go to the left. Find more than 10 eggs. Hang on. There's one there. There's one there. Oh my god, can I go in here? No, I can't. Oh, it's terrible. I can go behind it. Oh. Any more eggs? There's one here. Abigail's getting that. No, Abigail didn't find that. Oh, Abigail doesn't let me through. That's terrible. Come on, Abigail. Was this an egg? This is an egg. Oh my god, there's another egg over here. Can I find 10? Can I find 10? Oh, come on. You can find 10. You can do it. You can do it. No, only 9 eggs. That's terrible. Oh. The time just flies when you're having fun. This is hardly any more eggs than last year. Wow, look at all these eggs. Yeah, look at all the ones that we didn't find. Like that one over there. There's another one there. Now, if only I could get you kids to pick up litter this efficiently, we'd have the cleanest town this side of the Gem Sea. Yes, true, Mayor. And now, the winner of this year's egg hunt is... Drum roll, please. Jay! Alright! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That is so cool! That is so exciting! And I won it! Look at that! Here's your prize! Enjoy! That is so cool! Can I give myself a round of applause? Just a second. I think I can do that. Delayed applause, delayed applause. But here it is. Yeah! Okay, right! Fantastic! Here's your prize! Well, that's it for this year's Egg Festival. Thanks for coming, everyone. We'll see you next year. Woo! What an exciting day. Egg hunt on Easter. Isn't that amazing? That is so cool. Oh, so you got 9 eggs, but you didn't win. I think I got 9 eggs last year and I didn't win. Looks like the straw hat. Light and cool. It's a farmer's delight. I cannot wait to put it on. I'll, in fact, wear it to bed. It has an uncanny resemblance to the old Sou'wester, of course, which I believe its design might just be based on with different material. But hey, that's how 3D artists work. See what I did there? So funny. Seaweed and all that. Oh, man. Look at our straw hat. This is what we need to wear as a farmer. What a wonderful Easter present. I'll put all the fiber away and the stones and I guess the bug meat and crab pots and geos, and I suppose this we can eat, I guess. There. All the best laid plans, huh? I'll wear it to bed. Well, there's some jelly that's been made here. Wild plum jelly. Now that'll fetch a bundle. And since it is only 11, let's see what's happening in the cave. We'll kick off another round of jelly before we go to bed. It's always something to do on the farm, even if it's nearly midnight. Oh, look at that. What we got here? Cherry wine. All right. We're going to totally sell that as well. Put some more wine on. With an orange. And no, don't eat that orange. Pomegranate. And a third apple. That is nice. Maybe pomegranate wine? Sure, let's do it. And we make orange jelly. That should work. Makes all the British fans happy. Marmalade, that's what it is, exactly. It's not jam, it's marmalade. Old Sou'wester, which I still have in my dresser. I should buy a dresser. Or craft myself a dresser or something. I forgot to sell the wine. There. Time for bed. I tried to put the TV by the bed, but I just, I couldn't really do it. I'll leave this to you. You can design the house, Julia. There, let's go to bed. For me, orange marmalade, it has to be the right kind of bitterness. I don't like bitter stuff that much. And there is some marmalade that is actually not bitter, and that tastes really nice. But the stuff that's bitter, like the cheap stuff, it's not my thing. I think also as you grow older, you get more used to these types of things. Like back in the day, I didn't really like bitter stuff like coffee at all. And now I'm actually quite enjoying it. Such a shame we don't have more recipes. We can only make fried egg and sashimi. That's the only thing we can make. Oh well, one of those things. Yeah, like bitter as in if you taste the rind of an orange, that sort of bitterness, Okay, ladies, good morning. It is a pleasure to see you. And I'm glad you're not getting wet because, feathers get so musty. So it's, I totally agree. You guys should stay on the inside. Wet chicken smell is never good. I'm going to give you some food, of course. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because Marnie has given us some food. I could have used that, but hey, that's cool. It's just so much more practical. Enjoy and let the grass outside regrow. You kind of diminish this plot quite a bit. This is what they eat when they're outside, free-range chickens and all that. Well, I say we have quite a bit of work to do. We need to go and see Clint about that trash can upgrade. And we also need to have a look at that secret node. Not so much the one that I have here right now, but the one that is showing us a house. Let me go into the town square and see if we can find it together. And then we need to do a bit of a hunt there. So let me show you what node I'm talking about. It is this one here. So that looks like another treasure hunt. We need to find somehow a blue house with a red roof. Oh, do you think there's a birthday today? Oh, it'll be Evelyn's birthday then. No, Haley's birthday. Haley's birthday. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. Excellent. Let's do that. I don't know it, no, but that sounds exciting. After the pandemic, which hopefully is soon. Well, tell you what, the pandemic is over as soon as we've finished playing Stardew Valley. Let's finish today. No, actually, it's can't do that yet. Coconuts and sunflowers. I think she also likes that pink cake I have. Let's have a look. If it is Haley's birthday, because that wouldn't be a bad thing to get onto Haley's good side. Look here, pink cake, and my mom, my game mom, not my real mom, not Martina, my game mom sent me this in the mail, and she loves this and sunflowers, and she likes ice cream, but that vendor isn't open yet. 14th of spring, yes, it is her birthday. Very cool. So I'm going to grab that, and we'll go find her house right after the egg hunt. Not the egg hunt, this hunt of this house here, the blue house. Secret note number 19. Here it is. Blue house, red door, red roof, with an X above the door. See if we can find that. Hey Shane, leave me alone. I'm busy, can't you tell? Yeah. Blue house, red door, red roof. Could that be it? I don't know. Are there any other houses around here? That's not the house. It's got to be in town. It looks like that. It is. That's it, isn't it? I think it is. Let's just double check all the other houses around here. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's not it. Well, but it is raining. So Julia says the roof doesn't look that red, but it's also because it's a bit dark today and rainy. which doesn't deter Pam from going to work at the bus stop. Are you friends with Gus? He's a pretty good guy. Yeah, knock yourself out. He even gives me free beer on my birthday. Really now? Awesome stuff. So the only thing I can't really do is memorize these instructions while I'm walking them. So I think I'm gonna have to go and basically write them out to me. Where was it? There it is. So number 19. There we go. I can, however, take a picture with my phone and then just go by that. How's that? I think I can do that. Do that and have a look at it. So it looks like, well, I say we play another day after this. So maybe in 20 minutes or so. So from this house, we go left until we can't go further. Then we go up until we can't go further. Then we go right until we can't go further. Then we go up until we can't go further, which is by the stone. Interesting. Then we go left until we can't go further. Then we go down until we can't go further. Then we go left again. Okay. Then we go down. That's there already. Then we go left again. That can't be it. Then we go down and then we're here. What? Let's do that again, shall we? I just wasn't moving there. That was the thing. So in front of the house. Maybe it's not really literally here. Maybe it's kind of here. Let's try that. So I'll go left. That makes sense. I go up. I go up. I go right. And I go up. It's kind of that stone in the middle. I don't know if that's, and then I go right. Aha, see, I went totally wrong there. Until you can't go further. That's the thing. This is exciting, isn't it? Oh my god. Treasure hunting with J. Then you go down. Then you go left. Then you go down. And then you go left again. Then you go down. And then you're there. Really? I mean, I can dig here, but I'm kind of behind the house. That's just crazy. The magic chest. You mean the treasure chest? Yes, if it is the treasure chest you mean, then yes, we have dug that up. That was also part of a secret node. And it gave me 5,000 smackers. That is very, very nice. I don't exactly remember where that was. I think it was behind the bath. Let me try this one more time. If this indeed is the right house. We'll try this one more time. Go to the left. Go up. Go to the right. Go up. Go to the right. Go down. Go to the left. Go down. Go to the left. This is bizarre. And go down. Solid gold Lewis. Oh my god, all I had to press was the A button. We have the solid gold Lewis. A solid gold Lewis Mayer statue. Alright. Woohoo! Thank you, Dreamlab. Now that I'm exactly, I think sometimes I mix up left and right. If I look at these things, we got a solid gold Lewis. All right, that is nice. Oh, don't carry him. I don't want to place him around somewhere. That is the Lewis statue. Look at that. So cool. So much success in this game, man. Unbelievable. Very good. Come on, now to upgrade the trash can. Clint, can you upgrade my trash can to a copper trash can? Oh, good point. Yes, Julia suggests to do the geodes first. Because we don't really know how long upgrading a trash can takes. That's a good point. Alamite. Sounds like the car rental company. And a copper ore, always nice, always nice. Right, let me have that copper trash can. Thanks, I'll get started on this as soon as I can. Should be ready in a couple of days. So now, if I wanted to throw something away, like something like, you know, I don't know, seaweed, I can't do it anymore? No, I can. Okay. That would have been nice had we had that with the other trash cans, or with the other objects in the game. All right. Now, most important task of the day, grab that pink cake in our selection, find Haley's house, and bring her the cake. Increase friendship level with Haley by like 150 points. Do you know? And Dreamlab will now tell me, why didn't you use the minecarts? Because I forgot again. Unbelievable. Man, I could have been home already. Oh. $404. Will they? If you give them $404, will they not give you any items? That would be funny. Funny internet joke. Now the cake. Where did I put the cake? Cake. There we go. Pink cake. Boom. I may have to consult the map to find where Haley is actually living. Marnie's Ranch, Willow Lane, Jody, Kent, and Sam. Oh, just next to the blue house. Okay, good. I would imagine she's staying in today because it's, you know, it's a rainy day. No one should be out. And I think that maybe the next thing after this would be to go into the woods and see if that cat will accept our maple syrup. Chicken not found, that's it, exactly. Emily. I'm gonna see your sister now. It never rains in Calico Desert. That's where my friend Sandy lives. Oh, Sandy says hello, by the way. I wish I could have visited her today. How do I tell you that I have seen Sandy and she says hello? What a shame. So this is it. This is it. The Sunshine House here. Haley. Oh, what a shame. I have to wait for her to get out of her room now. Even though the door is open. Haley! What are you doing in your room all day long? Your birthday. It's crazy. Oh, maybe she's coming out. So you guys have upgraded your house like, you know, more than once, I say. Meal for two. Any recipes I can have? Cupcakes, milk, a tightly sealed jar of corn, what is it? Corn ichons? What is that? And quinoa salad. Oh. Alright, so I am good friends with Emily, I guess. I can have a look around here. There's a tape inside. Freeform Dance Rhythms, Volume 1. Good stuff. The tiniest, what is that, an all-in-one PC? It's Emily's computer. It's password protected, so you can't snoop around on it. Dang. Okay, no problems. Oh, they're like, oh, right. I didn't know that. Thank you so much. How do you pronounce it? Cornichons? Cornichons, I guess. I never knew this. Very educational, this stream. I appreciate that. Okay, so you only need to name, so you need to put these numbers into your animals' names. That is very funny. It's a globe. Hey, there's Stardew Valley. What a shame we can't look at that any closer. I wonder which country Stardew Valley is in. It's a bit like Springfield, I guess. Haley, that's ridiculous. Why are you spending the whole day in your room? That's crazy. I hope she has a look in the kitchen or anywhere else. That's worse. The door's closed. She's still in there. I can totally see her feet. Haley! Hey, that cake needs to wait until next year. I don't know how long her house will be open for, but I'll just go have a word with that cat in the woods. See what happens. Oh, animals, you should be inside. Your suede, it gets all wet. Apparently you're not allowed to do that. That is kind of a long way to go. Cornichons, okay. Good stuff. I'll have a look at Publix next time. There. He wanted maple syrup. Drink maple syrup? No. 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 Why would I drink the maple syrup? That's bizarre. I can't give him that. Strange note, look at that. You found a note, barely legible, asking you to bring maple syrup to the secret woods. Oh, is the secret woods, that's not here. The secret woods, is that the new area, like here? The secret woods, that's where that is. Alright, no problem. Sorry, cat. Sorry I troubled you. Forget I came, and I'm glad you didn't accept the maple syrup, because, you know, that is needed elsewhere. Man, don't make me get my scythe out. There. The secret woods. That's the secret woods. No, that's not the secret woods. That is the secret woods up here. Ah. Maybe you should grow them on a balcony or in a garden. Make your own little gherkins. What you know what might work is these little, they're called mini cucumbers. You can order them via Instacart. They're a bag of like 5 or 6 tiny, just mini cucumbers really. They look like pickles. They might work. They might work for that. Horseradish, bit of mushroom here. And is you the guy who wants the maple syrup? I don't know. I haven't found anyone else here. Let's try that. Old Master Cannoli, still searching for the sweetest taste. Well, I wish I could give him that, because that kind of makes sense here. Do I need to stand in the middle, something like that? Oh yes, cucumber seeds you can't buy because that's, you know, totally against the law. Well, we are in the secret woods. Master Cannoli searching for the sweetest taste. That might make sense. But we also can't really drop the item here. I don't want to drink it because that just consumes the item. I don't think that's what we're meant to do. Yes, I don't really understand why that is disallowed. Why do they disallow the sale of seeds? Oh, I know why. Non-essential business. That's why. Growing your own little cucumbers, that's non-essential. But it would give me a hobby while I'm at home. Nonsense. Hobbies are non-essential, so you can't have that. Can't have a hobby. We are in the secret woods, right? Just checking. Yeah, definitely the secret woods here. So the note says... Oh no, the note that's here. Strange note. Bring maple syrup to the secret woods. Don't know what else to do now. Food for thought. It is definitely maple syrup. Just checking. Maple syrup, yes. We are in the secret woods. Mission not accomplished. I can't give it to him. Either with X or with A. It doesn't work. I also can't drop an item, as far as I know. I can only consume it. So that is something we could try. I could try and consume it The last time we made the galaxy sword, it just literally, I just needed to get the item out. And that was all that was needed. Maybe I'm not wearing the right hat. Maybe I should wear my captain's hat. Maybe that's what it does. Ah, the secret nodes, Stardew, they're so nice. You have lots of fun with them. Well, it looks like it's getting dark. I need to get home. 12 a.m. already. I think that pink cake for Haley, that didn't work out. Maple syrup in the secret woods didn't work out. Getting the little worm trapping, bug making device, that didn't work out. Secret vendor, didn't work out. Guess it was the wrong time. Julia says it was the wrong time. Maybe we'll try again tomorrow then. Oh, there's more maple syrup. Look at that. Perfect. This thing hasn't been doing anything ever since we put it in there. But then maybe we've not had any thunderstorms during the winter. Cherries, I'll let you grow into giant cherries. I'm looking forward to that. And I guess let's play one more day and then we're going to call it a day. No, don't keep drinking the maple syrup. Look, don't drink anything ever. Also, don't consume the iron bar. Crazy fool. There, 6 jars of mayonnaise on sale. And that. Yeah, and that. And that. And that. Apple, we're going to keep the apple. And the mushroom, we can... the Alamite, look at that. That's for Gunther's eyes only. And the crab, I think we can also go and sell the crab. Or do we need the crab for the community center? No, I think we've done that already, haven't we? Thank you for subscribing, Maud Rainey. How interesting, and it's raining in the game. That is quite funny. I'm glad you subscribed. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Looks like I don't need the crab anymore. I can sell the crab. Welcome to another beautiful yet rainy day in Stardew Valley. Let's crawl in bed, as wet and damp and cold as we are. Nearly 2,000 smackers. Not bad for the fact that we haven't even grown a single crop this year. That's very nice. I like that. I like that. Not a single crop. All right. The Lewis statue. I'm not sure where I want to put that. I think I don't have the room for it. I mean, I could probably just put that in here. Is that weird? Hey, Mayor, I have a statue of you in my living room, next to the mantelpiece. That is cool. Maybe even we can go and try. Can we pick that up somehow? There we go. Put that here, and we'll put the Lewis statue. Hello, the Lewis statue. Oh. Once placed, you can never unplace it. Is that right? Yeah, that's it. Once you place it, that's it. It'll be there forever. Cool. Okay, good. Let's not worry about it. Dear Jay, I'd like to surprise my husband with a gift. He's a big fan of leeks. Could you bring me one? Granny Evelyn. Of course I can. Very happy to give you leeks. I don't know if I have any. Leeks, there we go. I'll just grab those. I'm sure we can replenish them. Who would have thought? You buy 4 chickens and that lets you just live off the land forever. Just by having 2 mayonnaise machines. Patch of grass. That is just so nice. There. Cat. Always nice to say hello to the cat. Cat. Cat doesn't want to be said hello to. Cat's maybe complaining that there's no water in here. Oh, come on. Cat. No, looks like Sorry about the water. Maybe I've already said hello to the cat, I don't remember. So let's go back to the secret woods and see if we can flock some maple syrup there, see what happens. Yes, the cherry tree is grown, it's producing fruit, and I've decided to leave the cherries on there because I want to know what happens if you don't pick the fruit immediately. I've heard a rumor that it will turn your crops into giant pieces of fruit and vegetables. And I don't know if it works with fruit trees, but it is something I'd like to try out. Sometimes you just have to hack your way out of the woods. Oh, okay. That is frightening. Maybe he just wants the maple syrup. I hope so. That smell. Come closer. Oh, who would have thought we'd meet a bear? He's like a new character now. Look at that. Oh. What would have happened had we not had maple syrup with us, I wonder? Hey, it's not every day that I get to speak to a human. Looks like you've got a little forest magic in you. And he jumps up and down. Now, about my note, did you bring the good stuff? I believe I have. There we go. And he eats it immediately. That smell. This is really sweet stuff. It's my favorite sauce. It makes me very happy. Oh, that is so cute. And he loves us. Bit of bear love. You've made a friend today, Jay. Oh, that's so nice. We've made a bear friend. So nice. Moba, thank you so much for dropping by. Hello, and welcome to the Stardew Valley. It's inching away bit by bit. I've got something special I want to show you. Come on, bring it on, bear. Me too, Sihan. I want to have a bear friend. Let's see how that friendship pays off. The bear left you with this special knowledge. Come on. Salmon berries and blackberries are now worth 3 times the gold. That is wonderful, because we have so many of them. That really comes in handy. Aww. And speaking of them, boom. Thanks to my special foraging talent, usually 2 of them drop off. That's really cool, look at that. Oh, and slimes around. Undeterred, he pushes forward to grab as many salmon berries as he wants, as he likes, as he needs. Hey, there's more of them than there was a minute ago. Oh, look at that, it's full of salmon berries. That bear, so nice of him. Oh, there we go. Shouldn't have hacked that salmon berry thing to pieces. Old Master Cannoli still searching for the sweetest taste. Look at that! We made a bear friend today. Do we have room in our inventory? Well, barely. I thought, you know, we can do anything and everything to improve our fishing skills. Maybe, I mean, we don't have bait anymore at all. We could, if we really wanted to, that's a good idea. If we really wanted to upgrade our fishing level, let's go buy ourselves some bait at Willie's place and spend the rest of the day fishing. I'd really love to do this thing that the Dream Lab suggested to make ourselves that worm farm so that we can generate our own bait. But that is only available from level 8 fishing onwards, and I'm on level 7. So I think, you know, if I just put a little bit more effort into this, I might just be able to get there today. That would be nice. Come on. Haley, I wanted to give you a cake yesterday, but I didn't get a chance. I could give her the cake now. It will be a love gift, but since I don't really care for Haley that much, I'm thinking let's just wait until next year to give her that surefire love gift. Oh, we can drop by Evelyn's place and give her the leeks. We can do that. Hey Penny, how's it going? Just dropping in to say hello. I think I'm already running the latest version, Stardew. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it just came out. This is not Evelyn's house. This is the mayor's house. Evelyn, where do you live? This one maybe. This is Evelyn's house. Evelyn, there we go. Hey guys, joining you for breakfast. I'm not much of a talker, especially not to strangers, if you don't mind me saying. No. Oh my, what a lovely day. See, your wife is so nice. You're this old curmudgeon. Let me just remind myself, Evelyn wants to surprise her husband, so it's probably not great if I gave her the thing right in front of her husband. Ha! Oh, thank you, dear. This leek looks delicious. George will be so happy. He loves when I make eggs with leeks for breakfast. That's so cool. 500G, thank you, Granny. Very nice. And also, what a surprise! I didn't know you lived here. Really? Alex lives with Granny? I didn't know that. Did you know I was an all-star quarterback in high school? Well, this ain't high school anymore, dude. Is it? This little star on my jacket here? That proves it. Yeah, if I put that jacket on. Oh, we had that conversation already, didn't we? Dude, what's on TV? Maybe it's the news. And it moves as well. What were we doing? Fishing! Good. Thank you so much. It is so easy to get distracted in this game, isn't it? My goodness. Okay, so we're going fishing, grabbing ourselves some bait. Also grabbing ourselves some salmon berries here on the way. Boom. That are now worth 3 times the price. Unbelievable. So I'll go buy myself some bait. Probably inventory is nearing fullness already. Oh, I love the days when we just had empty inventory. Willie, how you doing? We need that special kind of bait. You only have the regular bait. Fish and tackle. Fish don't escape while collecting treasures. Slightly increases the chance to find treasures. Cork bobber, what is that? Slightly increases the size of your fishing bar. We can craft that ourselves, but I might buy this. And we want bait. Bait. There, perfect. And I've still got some trout soup, but I'll top myself up. Thank you, Willie. Take care, my friend. All right. Let's put the bait onto the fishing rod. There, 10 of them. Probably buy some more, I think. We're going to eat the trout soup in a moment, and we're going to put that cork bobber onto there as well. Haha. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to eat some trout soup, because if you notice that little fishing hat at the top, that is now increasing my chances of doing well at the fishing. Oh, that's a sword, isn't it? There we go. Can't fish with a sword. Any bubble tiles around? Woo-hoo! That wasn't successful. Boom. What's the version number of the update, Stardew? I'd love to know. I know that there's an update that was in the works, but it was only literally confirmed. A flounder, look at that! It was only recently confirmed that Eric wanted to put a new fruit into the game, which was the banana. That won the contest, that won the vote, and that vote only ended literally 3 days ago. So could he have put it in already and pushed out the upgrade? That would be marvelous. Well, this morning when I started the game, there was no updates. Usually Steam does this automatically for me, so I don't know. Be good to know. See you soon, Stardew. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. your time, I believe, in the Philippines. Thanks for dropping by. Always nice to see you. We're just gonna go keep fishing until our fishing level improves. Woo-hoo, come on. Did you see the size of that fishing bar? Man, that's just crazy, isn't it? Let's go put that seaweed away in our non-copper trash. Also slime, really, who needs it? Dandelion, man. 14 salmon berries. I say, old boy. That is nice. And pick up the sardine. I think I'll go to the other side, you know, see if I can catch some other fish there. So many collectibles as well on the other side. I do like that our cash just increases all the time. And I haven't really got ambitions to do anything with it. So it's kind of, I'm glad that if I do need it, I should have enough. Like, you know, more house upgrades or buying super expensive items. And you just play the game and your cash just increases. That's kind of nice. I like that. Because I know that these games, they can get you into this rut that you do it to earn cash and you feel like you have to do something that you don't really want to do. Like, you know, fishing. I really like fishing now. And if I'd have to do it because I think I need to get some cash, that would then put a different spin on the fishing thing. Ooh, I'm trying to get that chest as well. Can I? Ah, yes, I can. Look at the size of that fishing bar. This is a tricky one. Another flounder though. Look at that. And surprise, a small glow ring and a diamond. Wow. Oh, what are we going to sacrifice for that? Oh, I know. Frickin' seaweed. There. Perhaps also the fried egg. It's my first dish I cooked. Yes, I can eat it. Let's do that. Let me eat it. Let me go eat my fried egg. Let's eat the fried egg and the sashimi, in fact. And the fried egg. 50 energy. First meal from my new kitchen. How, Dreamlab? That is so interesting. How does this fishing make you want to watch fishing videos on YouTube? I'm interested in what your brain did there. That's that's so funny. How, right? That's the brain, the human brain, and its infinite mysteries. Hiya! Herring. Not a red one, I hope. I wish we could put the fish back in the ocean. I wonder if that's how it works. I might actually go home and do the rest of the day fishing at my place, because then I can go and fritter some of the inventory away that is over-cluttering. Flounder, 17 inches in size. All right, because we are nearly... Oh no, we've got 2 spaces left. Come on, let's do this. Ooh, can we plunge our rod over into this thing over here? Might be. Hiya! Almost. That's difficult to get there, I gotta tell you. That's difficult to get there. Oh wow, really? That's crazy. Herring. Yeah, I'm not sure if I get here. Almost. Ha, perfect. A halibut. You've used your last piece of bait. Well, no worries. We've also filled up almost our last piece of inventory here. Let's go home and sell some of those 3 times worth the weight in gold salmon berries that we have now. Let's do that. Ah, what a nice, beautiful day in the valley. And then after this, we're going to call it a day. As soon as we go to bed for real. Until tomorrow. I am, though, if my voice holds up, which usually does. I don't know what happened yesterday. I'm going to do a Twitch stream later to finalize that little WordPress project that I've had going there for the last 2 streams and add some final bits to this thing. Maybe also export the database so that I can share it on the GitHub repository. Also do some documentation on the GitHub repo so that I and anyone else who's interested in making this thing happen knows how to get started with it. Eggs, yes. Mayonnaise, go into here and there. And we've got the maple syrup now. That I think we'll keep. That we'll put into here. Oh, secret note. Always good. Diamond. Ha! Look at that. We've got 2 diamonds now. That is so cool. I think we need a special kind of a gem box. Maybe this could be the gem box. Anything that's a gem will end up in here. Got so many boxes here. Alamite. Gunther needs to tell me all about this. Or we can, let's do, actually I don't know how rare this is. Is Alamite rare? Or shall I duplicate it? Or shall I have this thing churn out diamonds? I'll give it to Gunther. It'll be fine, I'll give it to Gunther. Cake, that's not the cake locker. This here maybe? Cake. Somewhere there was a chocolate cake in here. There's the chocolate cake. I'll put the pink cake back, if ever. Haley will do her bit. Look at that, we've got 65 gold ore. That, I think, shall be turned into gold bars, I think. Because, you know, are these my furnaces? They are, aren't they? I've got 2 furnaces here. That's perfect. Yeah, let's have them work overtime on gold bars. Because with all the cash we have, we can upgrade the hoe and the axe. And oh my god, it's going to be great. So exciting. Put this into my special gem locker. Very good. Like Brian says, I think we need that special locker music soon. I think I can also put my spare glow ring and my spare ruby ring in here. Copper bars, got that sorted. I think maybe that needs a special color as well. Perhaps red. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Barely visible. That's okay. Also, do I not have up here? Do I not have a gold bar? Look at that. I'll put the copper bar and the steel bars into here. No, I'll keep the steel bars because I tell you why. Fire opal. That of course goes in the gem locker now. There. The gem and gem related things. And perhaps 1 hat there. Perfect. All right. That makes sense, doesn't it? Spend the rest of the day a-fishing. Rest of the day, couple of hours maybe. Oh, please, absolutely, yes. Absolutely, that's no problem at all. I've added some games, but my plan is to go and back up the database and literally just delete everything except for the whole structure that makes up the bits and pieces. That might be an idea. So I can share basically an empty database so people can just go and start adding their games. Rather than, having my games already in there. That's kind of weird. Oh, let me know how you get on. Python is a good language to make that happen. If you have the right API endpoints to connect. I mean, the database that I'll share, that's like purely WordPress. Not that it can't be used for anything else, but it's got that WordPress database schema, so it'll be, it's kind of ready to rock for WordPress. Green algae, man. What a washout. Hey, that's part of the challenge, isn't it? Part of the journey. Come on. Yes, I might do that later today as well. I might try and export the database and see if I can re-import it, so that I'll see if it's worth actually sharing that schema on an empty WordPress installation. Not a good day for fishing, especially if you do it without tackle. Of course that's not going to work, is it? Oh, or is it? Come on. Lady Luck's on my side. My trout soup's worn off already. Hiya! A bream! That's a night fish. That's good. Well, I guess, aside from putting some mayo in the sales locker, topping it up with some fish, I'll keep the apple around. I think that is it for the day. Let's go to bed and see if we've reached that new fishing level so we can start bright and early with making our own worm farm tomorrow. That'd be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. Thousands of dollars worth of fishing and mayo money. That's nice. And fishing level upgraded and no. What a shame. Oh. Your copper trash can is ready. It's good to see that. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for hanging out on this wonderful Easter Sunday on which we did the Easter egg hunt in Stardew Valley. I can't believe it. That is super exciting. So happy that had happened by pure coincidence. I might change the title of the stream to reflect that very thing. I'll be back at 5 p.m. today on Twitch fiddling with WordPress. At least that's the plan. If it doesn't work, I do apologize in advance. But, let's just think positive. It'll be good. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Bit of WordPress development. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be right here on YouTube with a bit of more of a beautiful day in Stardew Valley. Have a wonderful Easter Sunday, my friends. Take care. God bless you all.